We've both lost family, friends, and loved ones. Thank you. Let's go make things right. And so, here we go. So, one sec. Let me just do something real quick. And then, okay, I gotta finagle something real quick. So Slim, you and Claire have been requested by Calamity to aid in confronting confronting Misha's parents over their illegal experiments. And so he proceeds to lead the both of them over to Garnet Village, and it is completely quiet in the dead of night. If I'm not wrong, their house should be right here. She told me that they have a lab underneath, so it's possible that there might be more Pokemon than just the two of them. Slim, Claire, as like a slight mischievous grin starts forming. Let's cause some chaos.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, and so let me do something real quick. As you guys, the three, our three adventurers, walk into this seemingly unassuming house. However, through enough digging, mainly with Calamity's help, you find a secret elevator that leads you all the way, that leads you underground, underneath the house. And then you step out to some strange catacombs and are greeted by a bunch of Pokemon. And they all see you, and they just like, at first they just like freeze. Oh, one sec. Okay. And they all just like freeze and just like stare at you all, unmoving. And then the Grand Bull goes, "Intruders, get them!" And Claire brandishes her like metallic arm and is like, "Let's do this." So let's do something a little funky. Real quick. So let's do things one by one. Slim, give me an action for both Slim and Claire that they would want to do against these opponents as they all proceed to charge forward.
Slim would run forwards and go between the floats on the Primeape and try and hit them both with are they in range? No, they are not.
He is going, who knows? They might. Maybe they are.
Oh. Do you mean? Do you want me to?
If you want, honestly.
No. This place is very small. Oh God.
Hey, it's fine. Don't stress too much about it. It's all right.
Okay. Then yeah, Slim's gonna run forward to about over here, and he's going to do the funny thing. You know what I'm talking about. While Claire goes and engages the shift tree.
Okay, alright. So, Claire rushes forward, and the Shiftry like brandishes its own like leaf blades and like runs over, and tries to, and like the leaves harden, and sharpen, and then they just like, and then he sends them out, and Claire in one fell swoop just takes her metallic arm and just shreds them in midair as they just like fly right as they continue their trajectory. However, it alters slightly, so it just goes past her, and all the cut up leaf blades just dig into the wall behind her. Now, that wasn't such a smart idea, was it? So, Slim, describe what you're gonna do as the primate and float soul are getting closer.
Okay, so Slim. Oh, actually, that's perfect. Slim is going to run between them, and he raises the arm that's under his cape up high into the sky to land between the two of them, and he just brings it down across his chest as tons of little electric sparks like light up as he crosses his chest, and a giant guitar riff doing as he uses boom burst.
All right. So yeah, you do that. You leap up and leap up in the air, and then proceed to just like drop right in between them. The floatzel like skids and tries to stop, but proceeds to just run straight into this massive just guitar sound wave that sends them flying back, and then meanwhile the primate just like gets sent flying off, and then it hits this like pillar thing and then just crumbles. Alright. Meanwhile, Calamity is going to engage the Raticate, and they're going to try to swipe at him, but he's like effortlessly dodging. And he goes, I may no longer be an adventurer, and then he proceeds to catch one of the Raticate's claws. But I'm not rusty. And then just like tosses him up in the air, and then as he's coming down, just slashes his claws in such intense force that just sends the Raticate skidding across the ground. So let's see, what shall Claire do now? We'll have Claire finish off the shifter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, do you want to describe any, like, funky way that she does that?
Sure. You see Claire run up, and right before she gets to the shift tree, she does like a little front flip over him, bringing her head cleaver just straight into his body as she cuts into him.
Okay, alright, so Claire just, like, just all of a sudden just darts over, and then just... Like you said, does dual flip, and then just like slams her head blade up his back, and the shifter just yells in pain as they then just like fall down, and then Claire just drops back and then just lands effortlessly. It's like, ha, still got it. Alright, and let's see, we can add, let's zoom out a bit, and and there, whoops, there we go. Alright, now currently there are only two that remain. What would Slim like to do? As he took care of two all at once. However, he does spot the Persian and Gramble going after Calamity and Claire.
Calamity, duck! As Slim like reaches down to those like sack things he has on his hips, he squeezes it as he just throws a handful of toxic gunk into the Persian, like just onto the Persian.
All right. So you know what? Since that's let's see. Like, is that a specific move?
Not specifically. I don't really have the entire move list, so I guess belch.
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah, we can just do that. So yeah, you just proceed to just straight up just burp on this Persian, and in that case, give me a damage roll for that, or attack roll. Sorry, accuracy.
Got it.
And since you have you got funny haha maxed out special attack, you got a +6, so that brings that to an 18. Yeah, you definitely hit this guy right in the face, and he just like he proceeds to just groan out in pain. It's like, ah, gross. And then Calamity just like uses his like head blade and just slashes into him, and then causing him to just drop. Nice one. And then what does Claire do?
I'm gonna say she just rears back as if she's going to hit the Gramble, and then just kicks him in the face.
So yeah, the Gramble charges forward towards Claire, and she like lurches back as if she's about to swing her head blades, and the Gramble like holds his arms up to protect his face, and then Claire just immediately stops, and then just like slides forward, and then just like proceeds to kick him in the stomach. He's like, oh, that was cheap, and then just falls down. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. It was effective. And
that's what you always say.
Okay, there are no rules in combat other than the one that stays on their feet wins. However, a few more Pokemon rush in. Look alive, you two. We got more company.
Company? I don't see any company.
All right. So yeah, Slim. What are you gonna do? Okay, so yeah. Slim, you basically just like bounce off of Calamity, and then just drop right in between these two, and the Explode's like, foolish lizard, now you're surrounded. Do you say any witty one-liners?
Oh, I did in the chat. As Slim he kind of laughs, going, good. As he lets off a huge wave of electricity around him.
Alright, and so you just immediately use this, send a massive discharge that just, that proceeds to just fry both of these guys as they, shout out in pain, and then both just drop. Their bodies just like, completely scorched from the discharge. However, you right after you conclude that attack, the Infernape rushes towards you, and then Calamity's like, "Look out!" And then his horn blade glows in this like pink glow as he uses Psycho Cut, and then just slams right into the Infernape, send it hurtling into the wall, and then collapsing.
Good save. You really haven't lost your touch.
Not at all. And then, meanwhile, Claire... Actually, what does Claire do to this poor Scrafty who thinks he has a chance?
Claire's just going to reach forward for Metallic arm and with the pincer blades, grab like the little trailing bit, and then proceed to just swirl Scrafty around above her head before just launching him into a wall.
All right, so the Scrafty's like, yeah, and then just like jumps to try to punch Claire, and then she catches him with her real arm. Is like, now, that's no way to speak to a lady. And then with her metallic arm, reaches over, grabs his tail, and then just proceeds to just swing him around as if going, and then just gets sent right into the wall. I always like that bit. All right, lead the way, Calamity. All right, let's keep going. And so after going through all of these guards, you guys keep going, and you go down this hallway that has several twists and turns and several doors. Calamity pays none of them any attention and just keeps on going. However, Slim, you suddenly feel a very sudden like shift as you pass one of these doors, and it is a feeling that you haven't felt in a long time, but it is one that you are more than familiar with. You feel the presence of a shadow Pokemon behind one of these doors.
Claire, Calamity, go on ahead. There's something I have to look into. Claire, procedure 23B.
And Claire just like her eyes wide is like, be safe, all right? Don't push yourself. Come on, Calamity, let's keep going. Understood. And they both rush forward, and Slim, you slowly walk forward, and you see this vault of sorts before you. And
well, at least they took proper precautions.
And you can feel that coming from that door is the shadow Pokemon.